Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of a new show. I'm excited to announce that this is the Weekly Coop and not the Weekly Scoop. And the reason why I am doing this is one, for search purposes. Finding the Weekly Scoop is difficult because there are many weekly scoops, whether it's blogs, podcasts, TV shows. There's just a lot. So, going into next year, the Weekly Coop is now what you're going to look forward to. And I used to hate the Weekly Coop because it had my name in it, and I didn't want my I didn't want my nickname to be in it, because I wanted to not make it about me, because I was attached to everything being about my ego, but that's not necessarily true. I got to make the show unique. It doesn't have to necessarily be an ego thing. It's really just helping my show get better exposure, as I've, hit, over 10,000 listeners this year, which I appreciate. A lot of people that have tuned in. It's really exciting to get the following that I got, and the growth that I'm able to see on Spotify and Apple Podcast. I'm really excited to really scale this show and bring on more people in the podcasting realm with me. Having a couple interviews already lined up for next year. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm really excited for it. I wanted to recap a few things, and also another big announcement is the presenting sponsor of the Weekly Coop, and that is Feedery. And I'm really excited for Feedery and the capabilities that it has, and I'm going to have the founder on an interview one of these days, when he's ready for it, of course. But it's an app that's going to revolutionize the culinary industry. I firmly believe that, and investing my time, money, and energy into this project it's been a fun ride, and I'm really excited to see it in action and get it on people's phones, and give power to the people when they're looking up a restaurant or even trying to find a job. So I'm really excited, and myself as a brand, I'm also excited for it. The CCK started up this year, and it was a success because people signed up. Trying to create content still there, but not as rapid as what I once was with it. That being said, though, I will probably do one call a month next year, and just try to do a meditative piece each month, and then focus on the Artist Way content separately, and just record that and upload it. And I'm excited for that, and I'm excited for Win the Life program and working with young men who want to better themselves, or also young women as well. But just really trying to help the younger crowd find themselves, find their purpose, and find their true calling with God, because there's a lot of distractions out there, and there's a lot of things that can really throw you off as a person. I have been thrown off many times over the course of this calendar year, and I've had a lot of things show up and rehash. And it's not easy to look at those things in the mirror, but that's what I'm doing. And I think I'm at a place of peace for myself, and knowing whatever happens in my life, it's not to me, it's for me. And really honing in on that saying, because when things may go wrong, quote unquote, they're never going wrong. They're just opening themselves. New opportunities are just opening themselves up to me. And I firmly believe that as an entrepreneur, as a podcaster, as a content creator, as a CMO, I know I have the creative genius to launch things into the stratosphere, and I know what I bring to the table, and it's impactful. And I know that when I bring those things to the table, people will notice, and people may not know who I am right now at the moment, but they'll know me soon enough. And I hear people coming at me about yapping, or, I just like to hear myself talk. That's not necessarily true. I don't like to just hear myself talk. I like to listen to people. And if you talk to any of my friends, if you talk to any young men that have talked to me, whether it's in my DMs or it's at events, I listen. I don't just talk just to talk. I listen to people. And I know I make people feel uncomfortable with how much I've grown, how much I know about the universe, how much I know about life, and how comfortable I am within myself for that improvement. And I was afraid of being alone, and I was alone this past year. And it's funny, I'm not afraid to go back to that place. I'm really not. And, people want to threaten me with a lot of different things, whether it's hate comments, text, whatever. I know who I am. I know what I'm capable of, and I know what I'm going to create in this world, and it's going to be beautiful stuff. And it's going to be apps, it's going to be podcast episodes, it's going to be meditations, it's going to be life coaching programs, it's going to be a lot of different things. And outsourcing my time is going to be crucial, and I know that's what I'll keep figuring out each day, each week, each year, for the next decade, because the run I'm about to have is very, maybe prolific. I don't know if that's the right word, but the run I'm about to have is going to be one of those runs where you're just going to be like, wow, he actually did what he said he was going to do. And yeah, there's going to be more books. There's going to be just more everything from the conscious perspective. And I'm excited to bestow that onto God's creation of this earth. So, my only ask is for you to go to feedery.org, fill out that form for the app launch. We're going to start doing a newsletter next year just to update you guys on it. If you're into NFTs, culinary creatures would be awesome for you to get involved in. It's literally not even a $20 purchase, and you'll be able to get a verification badge, or you're going to be able to get a nice little perk when the app comes out on the Apple App Store. So yeah, there's a lot of great benefits that are going to come with that investment. I promise you, you're going to be a part of something huge. And if you have someone between the ages of like 16 to like 25, and they need help, they just feel lost, please direct them to me, and I would love to see if I could help those people and heal those people in any sort of way, because that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to create things, and I'm here to heal with my creations. Also, Amazon review, would appreciate any feedback on the book Grand Rising Universe. The link is in my bio on any social medias, and I'll put the link in the show notes. So I just need, yeah, I just need as much love and support as possible so I can keep growing and expanding into, who I want to be. And that's a guy that's going to heal 1,000,000 people. And I feel like 10,000 people, I would say, off the top of my head, with speeches, fundraising, products, services. Like, I truly believe I've healed 10,000 people in my lifetime already. And I'm only 27 years old, and I think I can scale that when I grow with monetary resources and technology resources and, business concepts, new business ideas, and those sorts of things. I'm ready to heal people on a mass scale. And yeah, I'd love, if I could get an investment from you, whether it's time, money, or just even energy, because I appreciate that from you. It's never easy to put yourself out there, and I feel like I've done that. And in doing so, I've gotten a lot of criticism. I've gotten some hate. I've gotten some pushback from people. I've lost friendships, and I've gained old friendships, gained new friendships. And yeah, it's been a roller coaster. But I know what I'm capable of, and I know where I'm going to get. And I just want you, the listener, to be with me, and I want to give back to you. That's why, with the book review thing, I'm giving away $100, offsetting costs. Free access to CCK, free access to Win the Life program, like having incentives like that. If there are incentives like that, I really encourage you to take advantage of those incentives, because it's not likely that a guy with influence that I'm at is going to have, that around forever. Because if things take off, I can't discount my rates. And I know what I'm capable of. So, if you want to use my services or products, please hop in now while you can. And while it's a very small investment, because you won't regret it. And you'll come away with a lot of new energy, a lot of new ideas, and just a lot of new vigor for life, a lot of new zest for life. And I just want you to be happy, and I want you to be successful at whatever you do. And I want you to be creative at whatever industry that you want to be creative in. So, like I said, I didn't want this podcast to be long. Really, the biggest thing was Feedery, presenting sponsor. Show is presented by Feedery, and the Weekly Coop name change. It's a big year next year. Like 2024 is huge. And I know I don't really go off of New Year's Eve, New Year's resolutions and stuff. But 2024 is another inspired mark for me to change up a couple of things, but then introduce one new thing and then just keep chipping at all the things I've come out with this year. And then just not to falter and not let anyone scare me into not expressing myself anymore. Because I did not beat cancer to just be fucking average. So yeah. To all the people that have hate comments towards me, I'm already here. And I'm staying. So get used to me. And those people that have said I just talk just to hear myself talk, I'm here. And I'm just going to keep talking. So you might have to put me on mute, but that's all right. I'll let the others turn up the volume. Be good. I love you all. Keep winning the life.